What's up, Divine Masculine? TT is here channeling a message for you. Whoever you are, you could be embodying the masculine energy, whether you're a male or female. So remember to only take what resonates, leave the rest. If y'all are new, welcome to Tarot Fessions with Talk Tequila, where we reveal the raw energy exactly for what it is. And if you are returning, welcome back, you guys. So let's see. This message is going to be for divine masculines that have bad news, or either you got to tell someone some bad news, or you may have saw something that left you feeling blocked or restricted around a decision that you wanted to make. I don't know. It feels like something really shook your core or made you feel apprehensive. You could have got a reading done. You may have felt the removal of someone else's love for you. Like you could have felt like someone took their love back energetically, and that was painful. Something triggered a fear that you may have. Yeah. Soul fragments 33. Something recently triggered a fear. If it hasn't happened yet, that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that you're not on that part of your timeline yet, okay? I heard curiosity kills the cat. So I don't know, you may have listened to something. I get this vibe that you were trying to plan something. You were being very vigilant in your planning. I also feel like you were protective over whatever this is that you wanted to do. I feel like you were trying to be fair, taking a very calculated approach. Because even though I feel like you were coming off as being unconcerned about how anyone else feels about your decisions, I feel like that is like a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It's a way that we communicate in order to let someone know, like, hey, this is my boundary. Do not cross it. So either you're asking for more patience about something that you were trying to do, or someone else is asking for patience. So I don't know. You take it how it resonates. Either way, I do feel like you're sick of something. You may be paranoid that someone else might be on to you, and you're not sure. It feels like you're coming, like time is winding down. For some of you, you may be about to propose, I'm hearing, and you're like time is winding down. The walls are closing in. You have less time, like you're about to reveal something. It's like right that final moment before the curtains open. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you've been sitting on this for a while. Dreams, incubation, improvements requires persistence. So I feel like even though you are having that fright come up, you're having that apprehension come up, feeling like the phobias or the fear that may be making you feel the paranoid. I feel like what's stressful is like you're facing your fears. Something you were going back and forth about. You're finally facing your fears. 35, spiritual evolution. Some of you may be around the age 35 when you face this. Okay. Spirit, what's your channel message to desire? Ooh, this is going after what you want. Setting your heart free. Act with care. Fire element. Why you gotta be so rude? Yeah, running out of time. I heard something about shot clock with patience and desire. The final hour, final countdown, shooting your shot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I heard you do have a guardian angel that is protecting what you're doing. I keep noticing the pyramids, so you may want to see the pyramids. That may be a confirmation for you. As soon as I said confirmation for you, if you go see some pyramids, I feel like you would have an activation just by going to the landmark. Something about the landmark being significant or activating as a confirmation for you. You may see like a story. What's that thing? Yeah, you're going through dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. So everything is changing. I feel like you could have went through dark night of the soul once before, but like you're calling all octonauts, all your missing fragments, parts of your soul. It's like you're calling them all home. Seek clarification. Life brings new meanings. I just keep seeing someone say, like, what does that mean? What does that mean? We have 33. You could be 33. Balance will be restored. Very interesting. You may have been asking for patience. Like, you know, when the right time comes, it'll happen. Especially if you've been feeling blocked or restricted around you receiving the things that you want, whether this be a person, place, or thing, and you're kind of just going with it. Like, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to resist it. I'm just going to, be single, focus on myself. And when I'm meant to have it, it'll come in for me. That kind of flew out. So we're just going to take that one. 4 of Wands. Your own house. Some of y'all have this desire to buy a house, all right, or to move and build a home at a specific landmark. If you've been wondering if you should take up that offer and go on some type of traveling adventure, definitely going somewhere like Egypt or seeing pyramids and things like that. This is an event or an invitation to do so. Manifest that for yourself. Go on that journey when you're not working. Yeah, this is traveling the world. So right now, like, Spirit is telling you this is a confirmation for you. That Spirit is asking you, outside of relationships, outside of things like that, how can you, while you're waiting, how can you manifest other things on your journey that you do want? Like, do you want to see the world? Do you want to travel? Do you want to stay in a house? Do you want an RV? How do you see yourself living? How do you want to live? You want to go somewhere tropical? You want to be able to like go back and forth and have 2 lifestyles? Because the Magician is saying whatever your heart's desires, you can have it. No matter the negative doubts that show up in your mind, you can have it. Give me a second. I feel like there's some unfinished business with someone. Strong Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. Definitely Aries and Scorpio. There could be that in your charts, heavily aspected. I'm also picking up 4th and 7th house energy. But you have unfinished business from from someone, something that was very confusing, and wasn't able to come through. There's unfinished business there, and a lot of patience has been revolved around this. I feel like whatever type of blocks or restrictions that was there, it's ending. Knight of Cups. Someone is worried about, is concerned that they may be rejected. I feel like this sense of fear, like, what if I get rejected? What if I get turned down? And I feel like I'm being made a fool out of. All I can tell you is whatever stalemate, whatever blockages was coming up between you and a connection, all right? 4 of Wands is telling me you being able to build or manifest your heart's desires with another person. Patiently waiting for your turn, or your opportunity here. It's like you're going from, I don't know, watching something online, watching something from your home, working from home, and being patient and waiting for your opportunity. But that's ending. You see how the patience was there? We're moving on to confirmation that whatever stalemate, whatever was a maybe, I'm not sure, you know what your heart's desires. You know where you're being, encouraged to go. You know where your soul is calling you to go. So if you've been telling yourself, like, maybe more time is needed, maybe it's not the right time, I don't know what you saw, but you have death here. And look, in this clock, this is like you getting out of your own way, hourglass. And then there's an hourglass here, clearing up the confusion. I'm hearing sha la 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 la. You gotta kiss the girl. Because you see how these little fishes are jumping up here? They're like, do it, do it, do it. 7 of Cups. Get out of your head. Because I feel like this person, like this masculine, has been going back and forth, asking themselves, like, I bet this person is talking to a whole bunch of people. I bet that they get a lot of attention. There's, uncertainty. You could be very logical, practical, mathematical even. You see with this magician, this is someone that's like strategic. You could be a traveler. Maybe you travel like for work, and you're when you get home, someone travels work, or they drive around for work. I don't know. But they wish that they could just come home to the person that they love and they desire. But there's a stalemate. There was a stalemate. And look, the stalemate gets addressed. It ends. You face your fears, whatever you were torn between, the two of you. Whether it was 2 people, whether it was work, whether it was another relationship, whether it was options, I'm no longer torn. Wherever there was divided loyalty or uncertainty, we shift into the confirmations of the Knight of Cups. That's dead. That's a wrap. And then look, the 10 of Cups, the Lovers. You possibly haven't seen someone since they were in your hometown, or you wish someone was in your hometown. You may have been trying to manifest them to come back to you. You may have been trying to call them to you, but it feels like they stopped communication, or they blocked you from being able to pull on them in that way. But I feel like with the Justice card, it wasn't a fair, so karma determined that wasn't a fair way of doing things. Judgment call. So this reaping what you sown had nothing to do with your divine feminine. This had everything to do with reciprocity. who called last, or who did something last, who was putting in more than the other. Was it an equally balanced situation? Putting the pride and the ego to the side. Spirit, show me this 7 of Cups, because right now I feel like this is getting liquid courage as well. Yeah, someone's like, what if this person rejects me and I just give them the satisfaction to finally reject me? Someone's constantly going back and forth. Whew. 3 of Cups. They're probably talking to a whole bunch of people. But not saying anything at all leaves regret, right? Someone's trying to, this could be you, Divine Masculine. You may be trying to figure out how to approach your Divine Feminine. You may be trying to figure out how to approach this situation strategically, how to transition. Like, what do I say this first? Then do I switch the topic to this? It's like someone's practicing how they should communicate to a Divine Feminine energy here. One thing's for certain, this Divine Masculine, if this is you, you know exactly who your heart wants to be with. You've already received that confirmation of who makes you happy, because you obsessively think about them. You wouldn't want anyone else. There's a level of obsession. I do feel like this could have been a connection where maybe y'all went your separate ways and learned separate karmic lessons, and y'all had to heal from that. And release that resentment and the spite and all that stuff in order to come towards each other. But there's a desire to collaborate here. Give me this collaboration, Spirit, please. Oh, man. Interesting. Divine Masculine, I hope that you're not testing this Divine Feminine, because I'm picking up a testing energy here, coming to test someone. And because I see like there's this shift in energy. It's like, oh, Knight of Cups, you take my offer, you want to go out with me. This person, may say to you, like, I'll come to you, or something to that degree. And then it's like, if this person offers to come to me and they're being extra, that's a red flag for you. Maybe you have a phobia. Feels like a phobia. You want this person to wait for you. That's what I feel like you want this person to do. That's why karma is here, because that's controlling. You want this person to wait for you. So you want to come in, and you're not even selling a dream. You're just expressing feelings, hypothetical situations, a life y'all could have had together. And it's the way to reattach yourself to this person. So clarify this Chariot and the 5 of Swords. The Fool. Yeah, you want this person back. You want this person back waiting. There's something about wanting this person waiting on you and not no one else. 8 of Cups. This Divine Feminine emotionally detached from you. And whatever little spell you have them under, that you casted, Caspian. Yeah, the Spirit said that's true. It did not work, because they took their energy back from you, and now you're like, oh hell no, you got your eye on them spiritually. So it's shifting your energy, but it's a very short shift. It's just a way to it's like, I said sit. That's energy. I said stay single and sit until I come back to you. I didn't tell you to be what in the hell? Who is Divine Masculine? Is this Divine Masculine? If this is you, that is not divine, okay? That is so not divine at all. It's like, wait right here. I'm about to go see something. I'll be right back. I told you to wait in the car. I was coming right back. Yeah, it's controlling. It's controlling. Somebody's father taught them this. It's something that was passed down genetically, generation after generation, like how to be controlling or a dictator. Someone's father could have born in a country that was a dictatorship, and someone here has this type of attitude of like a dictator. When someone says you wait because you belong to them. Greed, arrogance, a well-kept person, Six of Pentacles. And then when I am able to come see you, I come see you. Someone's trying to tame. Someone is trying to tame. Fairy tactics to tame a divine feminine. And that's why this dark night of the soul is here. Because this meaning of life, it has to change. In order to give and receive from a balanced approach, like being sneaky and utilizing maggots. Yeah, they could be. This is like maggots. You may view, all right, partnership in this way, like it's God. Like this is God's gift to man. Feminine energy. Whew. I got to get up out of here. Let me give you a closing message, because whoever is in this energy need to have several fucking seats for sure, and humble theyself. We have remember who you are, culture, resilience, beliefs. I told you there's something about your culture, your beliefs, and before you got all that energy, before you were taught to think and believe that way, you had your own thought process, or you knew who you were, but conditioning will do that to you. But I feel like culture, resilience, and beliefs is kind of what spirit is saying that you need to work on, that you need to change. The unknown, knowing the unknown. Radical self-acceptance. Explore your creative side. Yeah, I feel like you need to tap into accountability, learning how to accept people for who they are rather than trying to change them or tame them. They want me to read this unknown card. If I could find my little bookity. All right, let's read this. The unknown, knowing the unknown. It is natural and human to feel reluctant and fearful at the beginning of a significant change. Change confronts us with so many unknowns and such overwhelming feelings that challenge us whenever an unfamiliar direction is taken. However, to never try something new or cease to continue when things change is to go against life's natural rhythm of continued growth and transformation. What is known can quickly become comfortable, familiar, as well as stifling to our gradual yet ongoing progression. The price we pay to stay in what is known is stagnation and fear. Trust that you have the sufficient skills and knowledge to navigate your way through an unknown aspect of your life. It may be that you have avoided or put off changing your career, changing locations, committing to a new project, starting a family, or ending a relationship for some time now. If so, this card has shown up to remind you that if you do nothing different, nothing changes. You are so much more than the accumulation of your fears. You are capable of moving forward despite many uncertainty that you might feel. You have everything it takes to choose the unknown and embrace change by focusing on what your next step requires. Any and every journey is the result of taking one step into the unknown at a time. Message. Once you choose to keep moving, the next step will be made known to you. Divine Masculine, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.